Okay, here's how I turned my block wall into a stuccoed wall. It was pretty bad shape, had some cracks in it, dirty, stained. We wanted to paint it, but you can't paint over that block without a lot of work. You see what I've already done, and here's a section that's the way it looked before. See, I didn't even worry about cleaning it off. It's got a lot of stuff. What tools you need? You need to go down to Lowe's, get you one of these blades. I don't know what that is. It's 16 inches long. It works you pretty hard, but I can tell you that the longer you can handle, the better it is, because it smooths it out better. Needs a little small trowel to work in some holidays. If you get a rock or something in there, you'll have a hole in it. You'll need that to patch it up with. Some old gloves. I wear rubber gloves under these because the lime goes through it. The inside, if you have an inside corner, I use this sheetrock finishing tool for that, which some people can work without it, some can't. Need a board to put your mud on, out of the wheelbarrow onto the board, from the board onto the wall. Best way to do this, take an old piece of plywood. This is about 12 by 16. Cut the end of one of your wife's curtain rods off and screw it on there and get in good shape. And then, of course, hot day, you need something to drink. Depending on how hard this is and what you want to drink. I chose lemonade today. Go down to Lowe's, get some mortar mix, 60-pound bag of Sac Creek mortar mix. Put it in the wheelbarrow. Have a hoe to mix it with. While you're at Lowe's, get you a 94-pound bag of Portland cement, which is just pure raw cement. This is the kind of stuff that chemically changes and makes it set up and stick to the wall. And of course, a shovel. There's a gentleman I ran to at Lowe's told me how to do this, and he'd been doing it 40 years. He said you put 1.5 shovels of this Portland mix into the Quickcrete mortar mix and makes it stick. I have a shovel, but I think it works as good as a shovel. Mix that up. The key to mixing it is make it as stiff or as loose as you want it. You really just got to work with it to see. I made it too stiff to start with, like to work me to death. Then I made it a little more water, makes it looser, and it goes on the wall a whole lot easier. So that's about it. Where you're going to put it on, you need your board down here to catch the dropping, because you'll drop some. And don't worry too much about trying to pick it up, because it's easier to just go on than it is to try to reuse it. If you reuse too much of it, you'll get rocks in there and it'll cause you a lot of trouble. So I'm going to mix this up and see if I can get it started. Oh, you need a cat too to watch you, make sure everything's being done right.